5 million years ago, humanity fought storms, predators, and hunger, discovering shelters by riverbanks to protect fragile lives. Sticks, mud, and hides became walls. Fire inside, predators outside, shelters marked humanity's first triumph over wilderness challenge. When storms raged, huts endured. Humanity learned resilience, finding strength in teamwork, survival, and invention of primitive. Children played, elders taught, families thrived. Shelters were not just walls, but beginnings of culture, community, and civil. Every river whisper carried stories. Every shelter wall carried hope. From fragile huts, humanity's journey from mud huts to villages, humanity discovered belonging. Shelters became legacy, transforming wilderness into home.
5 million years ago, early humans wandered near wide riverbanks, searching for food, warmth, and safe shelter under open skies. The flowing river offered fish and clean water. But storms, wild animals, and cold nights made survival very difficult daily.
They gathered sticks, leaves, and stones, watching animals build nests and burrows, slowly realizing shelters could keep them safe too.
This will protect us.
Their laughter gave hope, as they too learned survival through playful discovery. The river winds howled at night, shaking branches. Yet within their crude shelter,
rain splashed down heavily, soaking ground. But under woven leaves, early humans huddled together, realizing teamwork made shelters stronger. Rain splashed down heavily, soaking ground. But under woven leaves, early humans huddled together, realizing teamwork made shelters stronger. Fire crackled outside the shelters. Smoke rose, keeping insects away, while warmth turned cold nights into manageable survival moments.
The tribe learned to choose shelter sites carefully. Higher ground near river, away from floods, close to resources.
We carry heavy stones to weigh down the leaves.
Bend it like this. See how it gives easily?
This one will snap.
Every passing season tested their homes. Heavy storms destroyed some shelters.
They discovered mud-strengthened walls.
A hunter brought animal hides. Draped over shelters, hides blocked wind, making nights warmer. Innovation came through desperate necessity.
We are strong! We are free! Our shelters protect us!
Nearby predators growled at night. But secure shelters meant humans could rest, keeping fire burning to scare enemies away.
They used sharpened sticks as stakes, anchoring roofs. With every improvement, shelters became less temporary, more like true homes. The river reflected stars above. Families gathered inside shelters, telling stories, weaving memory into survival beneath ancient. Children decorated huts with flowers, sticks, shells. Pride grew within them, their homes were no longer just protection, but identity.
When floods came, they repaired quickly. The tribe adapted, learning rivers gave life but demanded respect and careful planning. They dug shallow trenches around shelters, diverting water. Clever instincts slowly turned into knowledge.
We will build bigger shelters for all of us.
An elder imagined stronger shelters, wide enough for families. The tribe agreed, beginning plans for communal homes near river. The riverbanks echoed with laughter, children splashing. Behind them, shelters stood proudly, silent guardians of their fragile human lives.
Season after season, huts grew stronger. Mud, sticks, hides, vines, each storms no longer terrified them. Within walls, humans sang, knowing they had found balance with river's unpredictable nature.
Hunters rested easier inside. Sleep grew deeper, energy returned faster. Secure shelters gave strength. Women crafted baskets to store food. Inside huts, dried fruits, nuts, and fish were safe from scavengers and rot. The tribe painted mud walls with symbols. Early art emerged, expressions of survival, gratitude, and connection with river spirit. Children learned building skills through play. Generations passed knowledge like stories, turning survival techniques into traditions of. A great flood came, destroying several huts. The tribe mourned, yet rebuilt with stronger foundations, determined never to surrender. They stacked stones at hut bases, lifting walls. Slowly, shelters resisted floods, standing proudly as humans learned resilience. Fire smoke darkened ceilings. Still, warmth and safety outweighed inconvenience. Each night, shelters glowed with crackling flames inside. Thunderstorms roared. Lightning struck trees nearby. But tribe huddled together inside, hearts steady.
New ideas spread quickly. Stronger roofs, better walls. Collective knowledge shaped future generations.
Humanity's first steps towards settlement began with mud and branches.
Night fell again. River whispered softly. Humans slept peacefully, comforted by their shelters, their invention.
Shelters protected newborn babies from cold. Cries softened inside warmth, ensuring survival of next generation. Gift of endurance.
River fish roasted on fire, smell drifting. Families ate together inside huts, turning simple shelters into places of joy. Seasons changed, but shelters endured. With every challenge, humanity learned to adapt, building homes alongside life-giving
energies. They began storing tools inside huts. Stone hammers, sharpened bones, carved sticks. Tribe members marked shelters with unique patterns. Identity and belonging strengthened. Humanity's first neighborhoods were born near ancient rivers. Hides flapped in wind, roofs creaked. Yet huts held strong, testament to creativity.
Children fell asleep listening to water rushing. Outside, predators prowled. Inside, safety reigned within warm, protective shelters.
Humans discovered clay, hardened in fire. Soon, stronger walls appeared. The shelters clustered together like family. Fires flickered at night, smoke rising like prayers to sky, honoring survival itself.
Birds sang at dawn. Tribe awoke, stepping from huts. Shelters stood proudly, guardians of fragile human lives.
Storms broke trees apart, but huts endured. Strength lay not in wood alone, but in human determination to survive.
Women patched roofs daily, adding layers. Maintenance became ritual, teaching children responsibility toward homes protecting. Men reinforced walls with thicker branches. Together, tribe built trust, both in shelters and in each other's support.
Over time, shelters lined the river like beads. The first villages shimmered with human ingenuity and communal survival. Children grew into builders. What began as survival turned into culture, foundations of human settlement along riverbanks.
The river gifted food, water, stories. But shelters turned wilderness into home, shaping humanity's destiny through resilience. They crafted pathways between huts, connecting families. Cooperation extended beyond building, weaving community from shared survival.
We will find a better place tomorrow.
Yes, a safer place for us.
Each shelter bore history of storms survived, nights endured, lives saved. They carved wooden poles for strength. Slowly, huts resembled primitive houses, stepping stones. The tribe realized shelter was more than walls. It was safety, family, identity.
River feeds us. Shelters save us.
Together, they shape life.
Children traced symbols on walls. Early writing, born from shelters, recorded life along riverbanks 5 million years ago.
When sickness came, shelters protected weak. Inside, warmth healed bodies.
Riverbanks thrived with life. Birds, fish, plants surrounded huts. Humanity lived in rhythm, shelters their anchor within chaos.
A great drought came. River thinned, yet huts remained, shade within heat. Then rains returned, river swelled. Tribe rejoiced, huts stood tall. Shelters multiplied as tribes grew. From small huts to villages, humanity took its earliest steps toward civilization. At dawn, smoke curled above huts. Humanity's resilience stood tall.
Generations passed. Children's children rebuilt shelters stronger. Each improvement carved future, each hut whispered.
By riverbanks, huts stood eternal, Nature tested them endlessly, but human spirit shelters became legacy. Not just survival, but culture, tradition, foundation of humanity's endless journey from river to world.
5 million years ago, near riverbanks, shelters were built. From fragile huts, humanity began its path toward civilization and beyond.